Hi everyone. So today we are going to see one non-veg recipe. If you follow my channel, you will be knowing weekends I will be posting non-veg recipes. Today we are going to see how to prepare prawn biryani. So many people will be thinking prawn biryani is very simple. Like what is there to make it in a very new way? So some people have more challenging in cooking this prawn biryani because prawn, if you see, even if you slightly overcook, it will become very hard and it will become very rubbery. So in this video I am going to cover some tips where how to make the prawn biryani very juicy and more flavorsome. So this is going to be the moist, juicy prawn flavorful biryani. And before getting into the recipe, I just wanted to share some interesting facts about prawn to you all. So many people will be knowing, many people might not know. So I thought let it be a knowledge sharing for us. Do you know that prawn will change color? Prawns, it actually changes its color because in its crust or beneath its external shell, it has a pigment called as chromatophore. So chromatophore, what it does is it helps the prawn in changing the color. So this color change, when it will happen? It happens based on the body temperature, body growth, the environmental condition, and how well the pigments are placed in their body, how spacious are they placed, or they are placed in very joint way. Different type of prawns will have different type of pigments placed, and their proportion of the pigment will changes. So based upon the proportion of the pigments, the color of the prawn will changes from yellow to orange, light orange, brown, blackish brown, or brownish red, blue color, and all those colors the prawn might tends to change. So this is one interesting fact which I thought I would share with you all. Last but not the least, I wanted to talk about the syngonium plant very quickly. So this is how the leaves look like. So this is called the syngonium plant. It is very less caring plant, I would say. Like you just keep it and it just grows. You don't need to care so much on this plant. This is the only leaf, one leaf I just kept. I don't know which is the oldest leaf. One leaf I just kept here, and within 1 month I got some 2-3 leaves. This plant is there since more than 3 months with me, and if you see, we didn't spend much on spending in buying these pots and all. This is a curd box. So myself and my husband, we just did a fun painting to this. Not much, it is not very beautiful painting and all, but we just made it. So the thing why I'm showing this is first, no investment. You don't need a good investment on all these activities, but still you can have a fun factor in your kitchen. And when you keep the plants this kind of this syngonium and all these plants or money plants and all, it adds more value to your kitchen, and it's very refreshing. If you see, it's very refreshing. And when you look around, that's my kitchen countertop. I don't know whether you can see it or not. It's quite this much spacing is there between the countertop and my plant. If you keep this, some kind of positive energy, some kind of happiness, joy of cooking, and the creativity and the positive energy will be spreading. So I just love these kind of plants with me. And let's get into the yummy prawn biryani. To start with, I have taken 650 to 700 grams of prawn. Clean it well, devein it. Behind one black color veins will be there. You need to remove the vein before cooking. So once you finish that, wash it thoroughly and then mix with turmeric powder and keep. This turmeric powder is a good disinfectant, and also it removes the smell of the prawn. So after finishing this step, we are going to mix all the masala powders to the prawn. So first add salt as per taste, and then 1 to 2 tablespoons of chili powder you can add, followed by 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, half a tablespoon of jeera powder. So the jeera powder is homemade, which is not fried, directly made as powder. And then 1/4 tablespoon of garam masala and 1/4 tablespoon of pepper powder. So this pepper powder also enhance more flavor, so don't skip this. And 1 to 2 green chili finely chopped. So this also adds spiciness to the prawn. So that's all. Once you add everything, just give it a good mix. You can add 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste as well. So once you combine all the prawns with the masala, marinate it for at minimum 15 to 20 minutes. So this will enhance the more flavor. Parallelly, I have taken here basmati rice, 3 glass of basmati rice I have taken. Just wash it 2 times with water, and then you can soak it. Minimum 20 to 30 minutes of soaking is required. So in this glass, I have taken 3 glass of rice. Now we will start cooking the rice first. So in a heavy bottom pan, you can just add water. So you don't need to measure and add because we are going to drain the rice completely. So just add water, enough water, and with that 1 tablespoon of ghee and all the garam masala items we are going to add in this water. So we can add 2 cloves, 1 inch cinnamon, 1 stored flower, star anise, Marathi moog and biryani leaf. Why we are adding is then only the biryani rice will get all that flavor of this biryani masala. And now add salt as per taste. Once the water starts boiling, that's the point you need to add the rice to it. So just strain all the soaked water and then add the rice alone in that water. Now the important tip is you need to cook it in medium to high flame for 4 to 5 minutes. You should not cook it more, otherwise the biryani rice will not come perfect. So you need to cook it for 4 to 5 minutes. It has to get cooked 75 to 80%. Then when we are keeping in dum along with masala, that time it will get cooked 100%. So once it is cooked 80 to 90%, exactly 4.5 to 5 minutes, now drain all the water and just rinse it with cold water so that the rice will stop its cooking. So parallelly, when rice is cooking, what we are going to do, we are going to cook the prawns as well. So in a pan, take 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil and you can add these prawns in that. You can even fry the prawns in ghee, that also will give more flavor. Now this prawns, one important major tip is you should not cook prawn for longer time. So here exactly for 2 minutes we are going to cook in medium to high flame, that's all. So exactly after 2 minutes, you can just remove the prawns. In the same pan, just you add 1 medium sized onion finely chopped, 3 to 4 green chili as per the spiciness you want for biryani, and then a handful of pudina or mint leaves you can chop and add it to it. Just fry it well. If you want, you can add chili powder also at this stage, but enough spiciness we have given, so I am not adding more chili powder in this. So once the onion gets fried completely, now turn off the stove and then you add 2 to 3 tablespoons of thick curd. So don't add curd when during the flame is on, it will become curdled, so that's the reason. Just mix the curd well and then our masala is also ready. So now we are going to layer the biryani. Now our prawn is ready, masala is ready, rice is ready. We are going to layer it now. So in a pan, first layer it with the gravy, whatever we have prepared. That gravy you can add, and then you can layer it with rice. Then you can layer it with prawns, and then again you can add this gravy. And then fried onion you can add. The fried onion I will put in some other video. Just you can slice the onion thinly and you can deep fry that onion. So that is called that fried onion. So you can top it up with fried onion, mint, gravy, prawn, and all these, like however you want you can do the layering. It's totally up to your choice. So once the layering is ready, what you can do is you can keep the dosa tawa on the stove, and then on top of the dosa tawa you can keep this. Now I am adding some 1/4 cup, very less, 3 to 4 tablespoons of water. So this water is not the regular water. I have added this water in the pan which we prepared the gravy so that the entire flavor will come. So you can just add 4 to 5 tablespoons of water, that's all. Now we will keep the layering setup, and on top of the vessel you can close it with a plate or a lid, and top of the lid you can place some weight. If you don't have weight like this, you can just take water in a vessel and you can keep it in. Then you need to cook it for 10 minutes exactly on the low flame. So once after the 10 minutes gets over, turn off the stove. Do not open the biryani immediately. Open it after some 10 to 15 minutes, then only the flavor will come. So now if you see, after some 15 minutes I have opened it. See how beautifully the biryani had come. So when you're serving, you can just mix it, since we have layered with gravy and the prawn every layer, so it will be tasting very yummy. Do not break the rice when mixing, just mix it very carefully. That's all. You can serve it with salna or raita. It will be tasting very good. If you like my video, subscribe to my YouTube channel and share with your friends and family. Always be happy, stay positive, and spread the positivity to everybody. Thanks for watching.